Okay, so did either of you get to, talk to a priest or a nun and kind of get in their headspace?
Unfortunately, I never got to have any face-to-face time with the nun. I would have loved to do that, but it just, sometimes these films go so fast, the prep time. But I did spend hours researching, what it actually takes to become a nun. And I watched The Nun Story with Audrey Hepburn, and it was super informative just about the physicality of being a nun, and it's a minute-by-minute struggle for self-perfection and worrying about your posture and how you're talking and how you're walking and how you're closing doors. And that's something I really wanted to incorporate in Sister Irene, because not only is she, dealing with the task at hand, she's also dealing with the task of living purely and wholly.
You're right. She did kind of have a stature, or she was aware of everything she was doing. Yeah. So that was,
thank you.
You did a great job with it.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about for you?
I've known a couple of priests and friends that, and I played a priest before a long time ago, some 7 years ago maybe, and being a Jesuit. And having played a Jesuit, I brought a lot of things from the actual preparation and what that means. And Jesuits are usually the better prepared and the more, savvy priests, and they have a revolutionary spirit also in them. And that was what I brought into this, because that's what Father Burke is. Mm-hmm. He is a soldier, but he's a revolutionary also. He believes that he can save the world one demon at a time.
Yeah. So did this movie, doing it, give you those questions of faith and the supernatural and stuff like that? Were you going through those questions?
For me, I don't know what's out there. Usually, a scary movie, it's demon and demonic forces really just don't sit well with me, and I've never liked that. And I don't know. I'm someone who loves evidence and proof from my beliefs. I don't know. It was fun to play someone who had so much devout faith. It was a different experience. Yeah.
Well, what do you think it was that kind of made her switch, where she's like, I got to do my vows right now?
Sister Irene, for my prep, she had a hard upbringing. She had a series of visions when she was a girl, and that led her to a life in the church. And I feel like everybody's been telling her, oh, this is a gift from God. And I think part of her really wondered if it was coming from the one above, or was it coming from something much more malicious and evil? Was it coming from a demon or a devil? And I think Sister Irene, going on this journey, I think she gets to answer that question. And when she wants to take her vows and when she decides to, I think she has that moment of clarity of, this is where I'm supposed to be. I finally understand.
And for this movie, probably a lot of Catholics are going to go see it. We're here in Mexico. What do you hope that they get out of it, like the faith audience?
For one, I hope we don't scare them too bad, because I always feel bad about, scaring someone who's supposed to be so pure and holy. But I hope they can appreciate the fact that we tried to provide authenticity in our film.
For fans around the world, for different type of genres, they always hope to find what they love. Mm-hmm. This is what I think. They won't be disappointed, because they've been waiting for this for such a long time. They're eagerly waiting for it. And they will not be disappointed. They will find a beautiful film that has all the elements that they love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I like the fact that it's super scary, but good, triumphs over evil.
Of course, there's always that fight of good versus evil, and there's a balance, and I think they'll be able to appreciate it.